We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Elvis Pena, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the fourth inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
So striding forward now, Adam Greenberg. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Diamondbacks will try to counter his speed at first right out of the chute.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong, 0-1 the count. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Greenberg aboard here at first with nobody out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So stepping in, Ryan Buckner, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, one man out. And yet another throw over. Runner back safely. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Justin Steele gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Hamilton.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. Greenberg is right there, one down.
Batting second. The shortstop, Thomas Bowden.
Now at the plate, Thomas Bowden. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Buckner in foul ground, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now a hard liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third. The catcher, Travis.
Digging in now, Travis James. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
Nope. Oh,
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, J.C. Embry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Here it is on 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And there's a base hit on a line.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ball 3. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Pops this one up. Aponte has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Andre Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Edgar Portillo.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Portillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Willie Reyes will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Willie Reyes.
Striding in, Willie Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Reyes, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Jimmy Grimes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Now at the plate, Justin Steele. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh. Third inning, no score to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he fouls this one off. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Adam Greenberg is on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready for another chance? Adam Greenberg. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Armstrong. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh. 2 out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Count remains 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Bruno Aponte. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Elvis Pena, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Thomas Bowden, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
The next Cub up, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he popped him up. Aponte ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James. Now here's the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Andres Pena. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike. Pena is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
One run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And the count will be full. Full count. Here it comes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in, Edgar Portillo. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Willie Reyes, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. Ben Zobrist is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Portillo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy.
So in now for Chicago, Jimmy Grimes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. And it misses. 3-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Justin Steele, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Bruno Aponte. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Bruno Aponte.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three and 1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So striding in, Elvis Pena. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. The 1-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas Bowden.
Ready for another shot now. Thomas Bowden, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bowden digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's had a nice season to this point and may well earn a spot on the National League All-Star roster because of it. He heads into today second in fan votes among shortstops.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
One and two. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Greenberg. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-1.
Nope, outside.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The left fielder, number 4.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls, you can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Runners back. Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and two. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Buckner.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buckner begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Runners on first with 1 down. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Now batting.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout. One and two, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Pedro Juarez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 36, Pedro Juarez.
In now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Three runs already home here. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're finding themselves in good run-scoring opportunities because they've been able to get base runners on inning after inning. They're averaging a walk per inning in this game. So it hasn't been just hits and good swings that's led to their success.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Travis James. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Two and one now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Santiago is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. To 2-2 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Stepping up now, Andres Pena. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball one. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Justin Steele is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Edgar Portillo.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Skied into very shallow right. Santiago has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Willie Reyes.
In now, Willie Reyes. first offering on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. That misses. 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now at the plate, Bruno Aponte. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Ronnie Wickert takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Douglas Beltre will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Beltre.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Well, they set up a way, but the fourth ball stays out there for ball one. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Fernando Benitez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to begin the eighth, and digging in is the outfielder, Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one. One ball, no strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a liner. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next to the top.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
J.C. Embry will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Runners on the move for second. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the D-backs 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So digging in now, Thomas Bowden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Striding into the box, Travis James. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Willie Peralta is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
now
out.
pitching for the Cubs, number 39, Willie Peralta. Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting, third baseman, Andre Pena.
Stepping into the box, Andres Pena, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two and 0 now. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The right fielder.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in, Edgar Portillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
This is line to left. Armstrong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line towards center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Aponte onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. At the plate now, Jimmy Grimes. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Diamondbacks will try to walk it off in the desert. Number 12 has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 12.
At the plate, Willie Reyes, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. This is in the air to right. Santiago is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Bruno Aponte.
Damon Richard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Damon Richard.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Slow grounder to first. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Dustin Rivera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rivera.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. Score remains tied at 4. Andy Copley takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 1, Andy Copley.
Jorge Spanos will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 14, Jorge Spanos.
Sammy Sosa is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
To the plate now, Adam Greenberg. Strike called, now to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. This year against right-handed pitching, Greenberg is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Armstrong. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now. Ryan Buckner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cubs are on top 5-4. Billy Palmer takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Billy Palmer.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thomas Bowden. First pitch on its way. Palmer uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kipnis has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
Travis James is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Two-0 count, the pitch. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Andres Pena, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Edgar Portillo.
Stepping in now, Edgar Portillo. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Willie Peralta earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Billy Palmer closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.